CIET NCERT presents the audiobook Bansuri, Textbook of Arts for Class 3.
Page number 12, Chapter 2, Plants in Art. We see many plants around us. By the end of this chapter, you will understand the importance of plants through stories and explore their beauty through nature walks in gardens, parks, fields, farms, or any wild patches in your surroundings. You will be able to recollect some stories related to nature and share all these through your artwork. You will also observe a variety of lines, shapes, colors, and patterns in nature and connect these with designs found in clothes. You can collect and experiment with natural materials like sticks, seeds, pebbles, dried leaves and flowers, and other objects that you find. You can also create your own imaginary pictures. You can make your own designs for dresses, greeting cards, page borders, and stencils through drawing, coloring, and craft work. On the right-hand top of this page, there are two pictures on the right-hand top of this page. One is a circular picture with different colors and patterns. There are two pictures. One is that of a flower, and the other one is that of a butterfly. Both these pictures depict patterns and colors. Page number 13. Activity 1. Nature walk and drawing. Step outside your classroom and visit the school garden, park, field, farm, or any wild patch of land that is safe and has many plants. Gently touch and look closely at the leaves, flowers, stems, barks, insects, butterflies, branches, fruits, seeds, and roots. What kinds of lines, shapes, colors, and patterns do you see? How do you feel touching them? On the right-hand side of this page, there are a couple of pictures of some flowers with different sizes, shapes, and colors. Carry your drawing book or paper and a pencil. Page number 14. Activity 2. Draw from nature. Draw and color the outlines of 3 or 4 leaves, flowers, or birds of different shapes. Continue. Make your own natural colors. Take small portions of a fruit, vegetable, root, flower, or leaves from your surroundings. Crush them and pound them with a little water and see what colors you get. In the middle of this page, there's a picture of a peacock and also of a flower. Page number 14. Activity 3. Juicy colors. Color can be taken out from leaves, fruits, and flowers. What color is your tongue when you eat a beetroot, jamun, mango? Fill in the blank. Color inside the above shapes. You can draw and paint a picture in the box above using natural colors. There are 4 colors on the top of this page: red, yellow, pink, blue. Page number 16. Activity 4. Jali or grill in buildings. A grill is also called a jali. Sometimes patterns taken from nature or geometrical shapes are carved in these jalis. What kinds of window grills have you seen in the buildings around you? Fill in the blank. Have you observed designs in windows or door grills? Visit a building or a monument that has a carved jali. Draw the patterns of jalis you see there. On the right-hand side of this page, 3 different types of jalis are given. Page number 15. Using a pencil, Fill in the empty spaces with your own jali pattern. On this page, different jali patterns have been given. Page number 18. Activity 5. Make your own jali. Be very careful while using scissors in this activity. Take help from your teacher or parent. Help and support your friend who is having difficulties in cutting or folding while making the jali. Step 1. Take an old newspaper and make many alternating folds. Step 2. Draw 2 or 3 different leaf shapes. Step 2. Draw 2 or 3 different leaf shapes. Step 3. Keeping all folds aligned, cut out the shapes. Step 4. Open the folds and see your jali. Color it. Now, use your own jali as a stencil and create a design on paper. Color it. See the sample given here. In the middle of this page, the process of making a stencil is given. On the right-hand bottom of this page, 3 samples of a stencil are given. Page number 19. Activity 6. Stories in pictures. Do you know any story about plants or trees? Draw and color a picture telling the story. Teacher's note. All children can be asked to tell a story about plants, trees, animals, etc. On the middle of this page, a picture is given depicting 2 boys sitting on a tree. On the right-hand side of this page, empty space is given. On the top of this page, birds can be seen flying. Page number 20. Find some plant designs in clothes, textiles, pictures, and other things you find at home. Draw them here. On the left-hand side of this page, 2 textile patterns have been given. On the right-hand side, empty space is given. Please do the needful. Page number 21. Activity 7. Draw with plant motifs. Pick up materials. Plain paper, chart paper, waste rags, old newspaper or color papers, thread, natural materials like seeds, flowers, leaves, petals that have fallen on the ground, and glue. Avoid plucking fresh flowers and leaves from the plants. Discuss your ideas and choice of materials with your teacher and peer. You can make a greeting card or page border. Draw your ideas here. Empty space is given on the right-hand side of this page. On the left-hand bottom of this page, a picture is given depicting a tree and 2 birds sitting on it. Chapter 2 ends here.
You were just listening to the audiobook Bansuri. Narration Babla Kocher. Sound recordist Virendra Rawat. Assistance in production Amarjit Sarkar. Directed and produced by Vimalesh Chaudhary. This audiobook is brought to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.